May 13th, 2015, from Full Sail University in Orlando, Florida. It was WWE's NXT, and we had some singles competition between Carmella and Alexa Bliss. And these two had a confrontation a couple weeks back, backstage, as Carmella had smacked Alexa Bliss. Blake and Murphy were there to console her afterwards, but now we saw these two going at it in the ring in singles competition, and it was a pretty good match back and forth early on. Carmella did seem to have the match somewhat in her corner, in her favor, but then Blake and Murphy came out. They distracted her. Alexa Bliss was able to turn the tide. Of course, Carmella would get momentum back going her way, but then Blake and Murphy once again distracted Carmella to allow Alexa Bliss an opening to take back momentum, and in the end, Alexa Bliss would come off the top rope with like an aerial cartwheel, and she nailed it, and she got the pin for the win, 1, 2, 3. And so Alexa Bliss wins, and she blows a kiss to Blake and Murphy as she walks out. Blake and Murphy then entered the ring and had a confrontation with Carmella, and Carmella was upset about them costing her the match, and she wanted to let them know that next week at TakeOver Unstoppable, May 20th on the WWE Network, that Enzo Amore and Big Cass are going to take the NXT Tag Team Championship belts from Blake and Murphy, as they will be facing off next week on TakeOver. And so Blake and Murphy, they first had said that she smells like trash because she hangs out with garbage, or the opposite, or that she smells like trash or garbage because she handles trash. Either way, something to that effect. But she let them know what she thought of them, and she spelled it out for them, and that was SAWFT, soft. And so I cannot wait next week to see what's going to happen at TakeOver between Blake and Murphy and Enzo Amore and Big Cass. It's going to be an awesome tag team match for sure. I'm actually looking forward to when they get up to the main roster. In my opinion, they're like the new age outlaws. So definitely looking forward to that. I thought this was a pretty decent match between Carmella and Alexa Bliss. It was actually like, there was some spots there where they could have been stronger, but overall I thought it was pretty decent. They're not Charlotte Flair, but, it was pretty good for what it was. But I actually think both of them have a lot of potential. So it'll be interesting to see how they develop moving forward. As Carmella is actually really good on the mic, and she showed that she can get in the ring and mix it up. Alexa Bliss with a pretty impressive high-flying move there. So that was pretty cool. So I enjoyed it, and I definitely thought it was cool seeing after the match the confrontation and the furtherment of that storyline. So I enjoyed the match. I enjoyed as the story's moving forward, and I'm looking forward to Enzo Amore and Big Cass taking those titles off Blake and Murphy next week. And I'm pretty sure Carmella is going to have something for him. So I'll be interested to see what that is. Maybe a pair of brass knuckles or something to that effect. Well, we shall see next week. I know I'm looking forward to it. Let me know what you think, what you thought about this match, what you think about things moving forward. Definitely interested to read your thoughts and opinions. Were you happy that Alexa Bliss won? Were you mad that Carmella lost? Or the opposite? Either way, let me know what you think, and what you think about Blake and Murphy going against Enzo Amore and Big Cass at TakeOver Unstoppable next week. I know I cannot wait to see TakeOver. It's going to be awesome. We got a real fun week of wrestling coming up with both the pay-per-view Payback and then the pay-per-view on the network, TakeOver Unstoppable. And then in a couple weeks, we got Elimination Chamber. So lots of fun wrestling through the month of May. But let me know what you think in the comment section below. Definitely interested, as I said a few times now. But thank you for listening. It is appreciated.